Well, let me show you a new little computer desk that I've built. It's pretty simple. It was simple because I already had this top, this butcher block top. Came on something that I got a long time ago, and I threw away the bottom part of the table and kept the top because I knew it was nice. Butcher block's nice. All I did was come in here and just add some legs to it. Those are just 2x4 legs. And as far as the height and the measurements, I'll have to step away and get a tape measure, but I'll show you that in just a second. But it works real well. I wanted about 29 inches to the top. I don't like, when I'm on the computer, I don't like reaching up. I like my arm to be level, level, and not in an up position. That I find that fatiguing. If you're in there doing some music or editing videos or whatever, you can get fatigued pretty quick. So this is about 29 inches, so right at 29 inches from the floor. The top of this is 29 inches. I've got a coat of it's a polyurethane stain sealer combo. It needs just a little bit tacky, not much. And then I'll probably come through and do a very, very, very light sanding and then put one more coat on it, maybe two, we'll see. Again, you can tell it's just plain old 2x4s, but I bought some number 1 2x4s, and they come out pretty good. Use just drywall screws. Now, so I think it came out pretty good. Let me show you, let me get the tape measure and just show you the specifics on it. I'm not going to put the tape measure on top of this, and I may scratch the finish because it is, like I say, still just a little bit tacky. It's in my barn, and I've got some wind blowing in. I don't think it's going to mess up the sound, but we'll see. It's 2 feet wide, which you may say is not very wide. As you're sitting at your desk, you're sitting 2 feet, and that does seem a little narrow, but it fits where we needed it to fit in the house. So that's the main thing. But 2 feet also, especially if you're on a laptop, I mean, you're only taking up this much room on a laptop. You got plenty of room behind you. It is my intent to come in here and put some speakers here and do my music here also. If that doesn't work out, I'll just stay in my studio where I'm at, but I'll have to air condition my studio. It's getting to be summertime. But it's, again, 2 feet this way. It is 3 feet this way, so it's 24 inches by 36 inches. The legs are 27 and a half because the top is 1.5 inches, so that gives me 28 inches. And let me see here. So that gives me about 20 inches in between. Boy, that wind's getting tough. I need to shut that door just so the dirt doesn't blow on my thing here. Just underneath, let me show you real quick what I did. And that's just simply put a 2x4 across, screwed this 2x4 to the top, and then the legs here just screwed right in the 2x4, and it's very sturdy. I was going to put a bar across it here, but I just don't need it. I was afraid. I like to stretch out, let my legs kick out a little bit, and I was afraid that any bar would probably restrict my stretching out, and but I thought I had to put one just for to make it more sturdy, but it is rock solid, so it's not going anywhere. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you this. I know where it's going. I'm not sure exactly who's going to use it. My wife may wind up using it. Her setup in her room, her office is very cramped, and I think this is going to go in another bedroom, and will be used by her and by me, I think. We'll see. Anyway, nice little table. I don't know how much it costs to get a butcher block. Of course, I could have come in here. I don't have a joiner to make, to make boards flat where you can glue them together. So if I'd have done that, if I had that, then it's easy to make a butcher block type thing. But you got to have those, each one of these things. In other words, all that has to be straight to glue to the next one. And I don't have a machine that would. I've got a table saw, but I don't have a machine like a joiner or something like that to really make straight edges. So I used what I had. It's come over here and look, and the light's going to change. I don't know what the camera's going to do to it. That's just another piece of the butcher block, and I've had it for years and years. Apparently I set something on it and stained it real good, so I used the part of it that's not stained that bad, and the side of it that's not stained. Anyway, worked good. Like I say, I routed the edges, and so all the edges are rounded over with a little quarter round. But thought it would come out pretty good, and that's it. I think it looks pretty cool. We'll put her in the house, and it's heavy. That butcher block's heavy. So we'll put her in the house after another maybe 2 coats of the stain and polyurethane combo down there. I've used it before. It saves time, but I'm just not a stainer. I'm just not good at this, at staining and finishing furniture and stuff. So for me, it's just that it's easy, and it's something that it's kind of a kind of remedial, kind of anybody can do it. And if that's the case, then maybe I can. So nice little computer desk, I think. We'll see how it goes. I may show you later on, show you the picture of it in action in the house. All right, we are gone.